We admonish Alex Otti, the governor of Abia State, and Peter Obi, former presidential candidate for our party in 2023 general elections, who are the protagonists of the current division in the party, to hear the Supreme Court loud and clear. Number 5, prior to the National Convention, the party fulfilled all legal requirements to hold a valid National Convention in line with the party constitution, Electoral Act, and 1999 Constitution. For the avoidance of that, Article 14(2)(b) of the party constitution provides, shall cause to be issued notices of meetings of the National Convention, National Executive Council, the National Working Committee, in consultation with the National Chairman. Section 82, subsection 1 of the Electoral Act 2022 provides, every registered political party shall give the Commission at least 21 days of notice of any convention, congress, conference, or meeting convened for the purpose of merger and electing members of its Executive Council, other governing bodies, or nominating candidates of any elective offices specified under this Act. Point to be noted here, must give INEC 21 days of notice before taking up any of such meetings. Following the directive of the NEC, the notice for the conduct of the 2024 National Convention was given to the INEC on the 4th of December 2023. Subsequent notices for the change of date and venue were adequately given to the Commission accordingly. For some people that are still trying not to understand, the party leadership gave more than 3 months as against 21 days. INEC has related with leadership led by Barrister Julius Abure, National Chairman, and Alhaji Umaru Ibrahim, National Secretary, based on the new tenure created at the National Convention held on the 27th of March 2024. The evidences are there. For instance, by a letter dated 28th of June, how many months after the convention? 28th of June 2024, INEC invited the Labour Party for inspection of sensitive election materials for the Edo State and Ondo State governorship for that 2024 election. And Barrister Julius Abure honored the invitation issued by INEC to inspect the sensitive election materials for the conduct of Edo State and Ondo State governorship 2024 election at the national headquarters of INEC by being present at the inspection of the said materials. That was in June. June 28th. Remember, according to some persons, our tenure expired in June 9th. But up to June 28th, INEC was still liaising with the leadership of the party as led by Julius Abure. To the party's utter dismay, one Senator Esther Nenadi Usman and another applied to be joined as interested parties. And their defense to the party's case was that at an expanded stakeholders meeting of the Labour Party held on 4th September 2024 in Abia State, a 29-member caretaker committee was set up under their leadership as chairman and secretary of the committee, respectively. No evidence was led that INEC was notified of the meeting. Before you can hold any national meeting, you must notify INEC. But these people converged on their own, or what we have seen described as a jamboree, political jamboree in Omoyele. Illegal meeting. The party constitution is very clear on how a meeting of that magnitude will hold. 1, the national secretary must raise it with the national chairman, after which the meeting will be convened. But no such thing happened there. According to the party's constitution, only the party's National Executive Council have powers to establish ad hoc and standing committees of the party and appoint members of such committees. Article 13, Section 2B, subsection 12 of the party constitution, you will find out the powers of the NEC. At no time whatsoever did the NEC of the party give notice to INEC for the appointment of nor appointing any national caretaker committee. No organ of the party is known as a expanded stakeholders meeting. Furthermore, no NEC meeting of the party held on the 1st September 2024 in Abia State or any other place, and no notice of such was given to INEC. So it was just mere a jamboree. Even though the two lower courts asserted their lack of jurisdiction to delve into the leadership of a political party, they, however, confirmed the validity of the 2024 National Convention of the party. Conclusively, the National Working Committee, elected on the 27th of March 2024 by our party internal machinery, as stated by the Supreme Court, is in place. Let no one live in fool's paradise. Thank you. Signed, Barrister Julius Abure, National Chairman, Alhaji Omar Farouk Ibrahim, National Secretary. So, gentlemen of the press, it is just to please wait. It is just for us because we have kept reading up to yesterday about some narratives that are clearly against the party, clearly speaking against what the Supreme Court said. The Supreme Court has not at any time said that Julius Abure is no longer the national chairman of the Labour Party. The Supreme Court mainly said that the decisions of the lower courts recognizing Abure was taken out of context because they lacked the jurisdiction to even comment on internal affairs. That no court in Nigeria can comment on the internal affairs of the party because of the jurisdiction. No court, including the Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court couldn't have said that the parties have no jurisdiction and go ahead and say and begin to talk about the leadership of a party. It was very clear. It simply asked the parties or the people that are agitating to go back to the party constitution and obey the party constitution, through which all the crises that the party has all levels of mechanisms to deal with the crisis in this political party. And it's a very simple, unambiguous statement, pronouncement by the Supreme Court. So some people went and started dancing all over the street, going to INEC and saying that there is no way, if you have taken time to read the judgment, there is no place anywhere that the Supreme Court says arrogated themselves the power to decide on internal issues of the party, internal affairs of the party.